Let's talk about expanding the third eye real quick. There's multiple ways in which I do this. Spirit has taught me, I mean, many, many ways of doing this. Pretty much every time that I work on my chakras, any of them, it is different ways in which Spirit will teach me to do it. So I'm just going to go over a few different ways that I use to expand my third eye chakra. You can really use this for any of your chakras. However, whatever reason, Spirit is wanting us to focus on the third eye and the pineal gland. So the pineal gland, first and foremost, if you are kind of like in the center of your head pointing down, and then right here in the nape where it starts to kind of like curve and pointing straight in, where those two places meet pretty much. You can see I'm kind of the back middle of my head. Pretty much that's where the pineal gland would be. It has crystals surrounding it. This is a place that receives information through different chemical reactions and things of that sort. I don't really know the whole entire process, but it projects images into the area right here between your eyes. For me, really, it's more of like right in the center, above my forehead, right in between my eyes. So if I'm pointing straight down there, I can feel it right behind my eyes, in my eyes usually. But anyhow, so when you close your eyes, I want you to go ahead and do that. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to look up into that space in between your eyebrows with your eyes. Eyes closed, but look up with your eyes. So what do you see there? Is it blackness? Is it blackness with different colors of light? Do you see blackness with maybe white in the peripheral? Do you see a TV screen, so to speak? A lot of times I will see a box, some sort of rectangle or square that'll be there where I see images. Usually it'll be people's faces, silhouettes. I could see different scenery of different lifetimes that I've lived even. And I'm sure that's for people that's more advanced have done this a lot, but it doesn't matter. You could be the first time ever doing this and you could see something there. But what is it that you see? If you see nothing, that's okay. So now I want you to just instruct your chakra to awaken. So third eye, open, activate, cleanse, balance. Release any blockages or implants that may be within my third eye, holding me back from the visuals, connection with Spirit that helps me to know what my next steps are. That intuitive piece of me. Some of you may start to see the color purple, or maybe intuitively just know to pull the color purple in. That is one of the exercises. So just imagine from the outside that there's a purple orb that's starting to penetrate into that spot right in between your eyebrows. Just imagine. It's all about visualization. So if you can't do that, just keep acting as if until you can. Okay? It's about practice makes perfect. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens. So continue to just pull that color in. If you have a amethyst stone or maybe even fluorite, clear quartz, you can place that right upon that area where you're pulling the purple energy into. Still looking up at that third eye area. What are you seeing now? Do you feel energy starting to swirl around? Do you feel tension in your forehead and temples and behind your eyes from the activation or the awakening to helping it function? Maybe you feel energies that are being pulled out in multiple directions. These are the blocks that you asked to be removed. Some of you may even see in your third eye a projection of a scene playing out, like a movie scene almost. So it's like you see something playing out in your life that made you have these blocks in the first place. Maybe Spirit is showing you that you attended church your whole entire life, and they told you that anything that has to do with chakras or connection with Spirit or source God or the angels or visions or what have you was bad. I'm not saying that all churches do that, but there are some that do that. But anyhow, any way of programming that that could have taught you that it was bad to see in this area, anything that may have blocked it, it could be playing out in your third eye area right now, just showing you what you need to see. Maybe some of you aren't seeing anything at all still. So now I want you to add to this. Still keeping your eyes closed. I want you to take your fingers up touch all of your fingers to your thumb and put them right in the center in between your eyebrows where the third eye is. And I want you to just start opening your fingers while you're still touching your head, and just imagine that there is an orb of light right behind where your eyebrow is that's indigo colored, and it's starting to spread out in all directions. Then take your fingers right back to the middle again, fingers to thumb, touching your center of your eye in between your eyebrows, and then expand your fingers out again, imagining that the energy is expanding inside your head. Most of you are going to feel some sort of tension coming out into your temples, behind your eyes. You may even feel flutters in your eyes. Some of you are now starting to see colors, maybe purple. Purple is usually the first color that most people see. Look out into the very center of that blackness, that stillness, whatever it is that you're seeing. Do you see any colors at all? If the answer is no, imagine a color coming in. What color is it that you want to think of? Usually purple is an easy one to get to come in, white. However, I've seen them all. I've seen colors that don't exist in this realm. So now I want you to imagine, this is just another exercise that you can do after you get yourself to this point. Imagine seeing that orb of light where your third eye may be, that indigo light, spinning in a clockwise direction. Just a clockwise. What does it make your body feel like? What does your head feel like? Does it make you feel out of balance in any way? Looking into the third eye area, does anything look different there? Do you see things differently? Is there different colors? Is it fuzzy? Is there something that's starting to awaken there and you can tell that something's changing there? What's happening? Don't judge what is or isn't happening, though. Please try not to judge. That may put a wall up in the process of awakening this, helping it to function. Now, I want you to take the time to imagine that there's a pitcher of water, just the purest, crystalline, healing water above you. I want you to imagine that you're taking that pitcher of water and pouring it into your head with the intention, as you do so, that it is going to clear out your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, and help you to be more connected with spirit, source God, the angels, as well as your visuals. So you're just pouring that in, and now you're going to start to feel the energies just kind of flooding out the side of your head. As it goes into your aura, I want you to just imagine that the energy is turning back into love and light. You have the power to change this energy, so just change it. Imagine it coming out as this darker energy. These are the blocks and the impurities, whatever it may be that is holding you from having a functioning third eye, or maybe even crown, because we're washing out the crown as well. For whatever reason, Spirit told me to do that. So you're going to feel these energies coming out the side of your head, and you're just going to imagine, visualize, if possible, these energies transforming into love and light. I see pastel and white crystalline colors, and they're coming right back into my third eye, where I'm actually feeling a slight bit of pain as it's coming in, and expansion. I'm even now pouring that water above my head again. This time I am clearing the pineal gland. As I do, I'm imagining all the crystals around it just getting really bright and shining in all directions. And I see clear, bright white light just going all the way up into, like it's a projection coming from my pineal gland all the way into my third eye, where it's just blasting out any kind of walls that may be there. Sometimes I see layers that are being pulled off. Sometimes there's nothing at all being pulled off because it's already functioning right. There's nothing that's been put there that's blocked anything. A lot of times fears, doubts, and insecurities will make it less functioning, or maybe even completely non-functional at times. Some of you are getting very connected with that internal guidance system, that intuitive flashes that we have that we think of as thoughts, but it's really like that connection with spirit. That's opening for some of you, and you're starting to have flashes of fears that you have. fears that have blocked your third eye, maybe even your crown. So one more exercise they're wanting us to do for the third eye is they're wanting us to imagine taking energy from our heart space and blasting it straight up into, now this doesn't have to be a fast blast. This means I'm seeing a stream, a steady stream of energy, green healing light coming from my heart space, going all the way up and through my upper heart, my throat, up and through my eyes, and when it gets to my third eye, I'm seeing it just penetrating into that orb of light that is already there. As it does, I see both the indigo and the green light kind of swirling around in multiple directions. Okay, as I see it spinning in multiple directions, they're reminding me of asking how you felt when the energy was just the one energy and going in a clockwise direction. Now feel how your body feels with both energies combined. Some of those blockages being cleared and let go of. There should be a different feel to the way that you're receiving the intuitive flashes. It doesn't feel as clouded or what have you. Maybe even images or different colors are starting to come into the third eye. Remember, if they are not yet doing that, please don't judge the process. This is something you need to practice. Practice makes perfect. Do these different exercises, add other things to them as you start to awaken your intuition and trusting in what it's telling you, those flashes that you may be seeing. The more that it will awaken the third eye and the crown chakra. Or maybe it's the more, it's not that it's not awakened. It's the more that you trust, the more that you realize it's always been there. Something of that sort. It's a crazy process, but you'll get there. Okay, now they want you to just imagine the energy just settling down in the third eye. Meaning it's not spinning really in any direction. You're not really focusing on that, but you're just letting it do what it's supposed to do. So you're going to start to feel balance coming into the third eye, the temple area, eyes, maybe even above you in the crown. Many of you are probably seeing a lot of white in your third eye area. Many of you are probably feeling stillness. Okay, guys, you can open your eyes whenever you feel ready to do so. I hope that you got something out of these exercises. There are so many ways in which you can connect with your chakras, but I get creative with it. I also go with the flow of what my intuition is telling me, what my gut instincts are telling me. If spirit is connected with me at that time through some form of like angel or one of my guidance team or animal, spirit animals, either way it goes, I get creative with it and I just flow. And whatever happens, happens. I feel different things every single time. I have different types of experiences every single time. And the more that I connect with my chakras and do different exercises like this, the more that I get connected with spirit and the more I stay in tune and don't have to worry about getting back to doing things like this. As long as I'm always doing something on a daily basis to work on my chakra health, my energy, my spiritual life, in some way, shape, or form, things just get better, more connected. Anyway, I hope that you guys got something out of this video. Please let me know down in the comments below what kind of experiences that you have. Maybe go do these exercises for several days, then come back and let me know what kind of experiences you're having that are different from tonight versus, 5 days from now. Anyhow, much love to you guys. Just a reminder, I still have a raffle for 3 tries, 3 different numbers. It's $20. It's for a healing session as well as a full reading session. So it's a combo appointment. Anyhow, 3 tries for $20. You can send your money to either PayPal, Cashapp, or Venmo. I have been letting people pick their own numbers. So if you're interested in picking your own numbers, either way it goes, actually, make sure that you give me, when you send a payment, an email address so that I can let you know whether or not you won. anyhow, the video will be posted on Christmas morning. So if you've won, it'll be on YouTube as well as my Facebook group, Healings, Readings, Empowerment, and more. So that is also a way that you can get a hold of me and let me know where to let you know that you're the winner. I hope that everybody has a very great evening. Much love to you guys. Bye.